or Ty Jerome.
Yeah, it's
Right.
All our people that helped spark the team when the team is not doing so well wasn't even there.
Right. No, it's a great thing that we said. I know Esto's been waiting on this part of the year. Esther been waiting on this for about 3-4 years, because now it seems like we got something
and really, and it's always in debate. Like I've been in this local places having these conversations, and I'm just waiting for them to come on because I don't even want to. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. So they like, yeah, but the playoffs is different. Okay, well, we've been playing playoff ball all season.
Right. That's everybody's excuse. It's like, oh, what they gonna do in the playoffs? Oh, what they gonna do?
We've been playing playoff ball all season.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We readier than anybody.
Right. Well, go Cavs. And then to the people that passed away, I know that a lot of them, was older and things like that, but. People like Angie Stone, that was just a tragic accident. And I'm still on this self-made, tragedies, that our folks is doing in our neighborhoods, that this is just like, it's almost like we're not seeing what's going on with the rest of the world. You know what I mean? Like nothing will stop us from killing each other, even though you see people out here trying to really get rid of us, eliminate.
Right. And
it's almost like we're helping them. You know what I mean? With their plan. It's just the craziest thing. And I had somebody ask me, like, man, when can I come and play some of my music on your show? And I'm like, homie, let me hear one track. Not even 3 words in. Nigga, motherfucker, shit. Nigga got my pistol. Huh? About to fuck this bitch over here. What? No, nigga, that's our problem right now. That's our problem. Nigga, y'all done sold all the dope.
Well, I got a solution, Bob. I got that Ghetto Fest, man.
We up.
Yeah, Ghetto Fest was a fun.
Bring back Ghetto Fest, man. You have to lead by example, man.
Nah, man, it's harder now than it's back then. It was hard because it wasn't that many people out there that was doing something like that on an independent level, and now it's hard now because. It's so many people that just did so much scandalousness and so much, left-handed shit that it's hard to get real artists to believe in, in the dream of, we're going to give you a platform.
Well, that was the thing, man. Y'all was out the box with the selection of people that y'all were doing it for.
Yeah.
Like, even when it was like when y'all were switching genres, saying gospel and best R&B singer out there, best R&B groups, or you know what I'm saying, best rappers and stuff like that. So like, I think we could break it up. I think we could put it together, man. But I think this time it's vital. You know what I mean? Because we are at this point where the violence has substantially. So like, you know what I mean? Like. I think you should consider, man, for the summer, man.
I'm going to say for the summer.
Yeah, we have to check it out.
Yeah, we have to check it out. We have to see what's up with that. So look here, man. Trump done plunged the whole damn stock market, man. This motherfucker here, dog, he just off the hook right now. Right now, I can't see this lasting more than a year. Mm-hmm. I think like so fast that it's almost impossible for him to keep this up without having people who are riding with him right now say, man, we got to stop him. Like there is no way that what he's doing is not going to touch everybody. He's about to touch everybody with this shit. I'm ready to do it.
All right, speed in, roll this out in 3, 2.
Yeah. Hey man, cut off the lights, cut on the beat. Let's get him. Let's go. This is Ghetto. Brady. Oh, my land. Cleveland. Bounce with your boys. Nah. Let's do it like this here. 55th and 93rd. 93rd, that's what you heard. 46, I'm in the mix. I'm on 79. I'm on tricks. They getting theirs. I'm getting mine. Kids one. Come on, man. Hanging with Player T.O. Sapir. Oh yeah, baby, you hear me? Prospect Woodland. That's my land. It's like click, 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 Cleveland. Linwood. And it's all good. It's like Collinwood. West 9 and Detroit. I'm on the flats. You get my point? I'm live. I'm facts. I'm live, baby. And that's facts. I'm John Adams. I'm East Tech. I catch you when you're sleeping, then you slept. Try C, could try me. You catch me on 116 or 131. I'm on one. I need one. I got one. Harbor, I'm starving. I'm Edgewater, by the border. I'm Brook Park. I'm after dark. I'm Woodhill Park until dark. I'm St. Clair. You in there? St. Clair. You in there? You black and Prospect. I'm Carnegie. They upset. I'm Cedar. I'm 55th for leader. I'm 40 up in Quincy. Oh yeah, you hear me? My name is Fire. I got a man behind the beats and the boards. I got the bitch up in the building with me. And we are Ghetto, Pass, Brady. Oh. That sounded like something out of a Star Wars movie. Welcome back to Ghetto Pass Radio. It's your boy 5 all up in the building. I got 8 men behind these beats and these boards. I got the 50 all up in the building with us. And we are Ghetto Pass Radio. Boy, look here, I'm going to tell you something. That was one of them tracks right there. I like that track right there. It's like, y'all know Ghetto Pass Radio is brought to you by Ghetto Pass Radio, Ghetto Pass Radio TV, Ghetto Pass Radio Live, Ghetto Pass Radio. Go right there on any social media platform and check out Ghetto Pass Radio. Anywhere where we're at. You know what I mean? Just go and check us out. We up in the building, all right? And so, and also, y'all know Ghetto Pass Radio is brought to you by Land Hustle TV. Y'all TV right there on YouTube where you can see Ghetto Pass Radio in its entirety. That means in between the commercial breaks, you hear what we got to say. That means every time we sit up here and say, hold on, man, let me say something a little bit, a little colorful. You know what I mean? Right. Y'all go right there, Land Hustle TV, right there on YouTube and check us out. Right? And then also 95.9 FM Cleveland local radio dial, or you can go right there to WOVU.org, get the app, listen to Ghetto Pass Radio anywhere where you at. That's at Saturdays, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. WOVU.org, get the app, listen to Ghetto Pass Radio anywhere where you're at. Woo! Dog, I'm going to tell you something. I think I heard that track before, but we never played it on the show.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like as soon as it came on, I was like, wait a minute. I'm doing my little, wait a minute.
Evaluation.
Hey, that's one that I said, if I get a chance, I would do something with that. And of course, he caught me off guard, so y'all got what y'all got. All right?
You adjusted for the moment. You adjusted for the moment. You didn't scream us out of here, but you was cool.
Hey, I'm talking about like sometimes on the real. I think that this is if no one else learned anything from me. I want y'all to understand that it's a skill in order for you to be able to change your flow for the track that comes on. And that usually separates a lot of people from getting on some really, really hot tracks. I'm just saying that. If you give me enough time to mouse it down and you give me a hot track, I might have a little something for it that I might not be able to spit, but I can give it to somebody else and they'll be able to get out with it for real. Because it's all about the flow. You can say, and you got a good flow, people going to rock with you. That's one thing I can tell you for sure. Because I done spit some garbage lyrics and they were still rocking with me. I'm just saying, guys. Let's say, get you.
Oh, it happens every day.
I'm gonna tell you something. When the game made the transition from you have to have skill over looks, and then technology came in where it was like, wait a minute, we could take somebody who look good, who sound like garbage, put them in the studio, they'll sound great. And all we got to do is just sit up there and like just go find the person with the look instead of, you know, the hard job of going to find somebody with some real skill. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to all the OGs who was just ugly. And then they was singing, though. They was getting down, you know? Like, so, you know, the reason why I say I brought ugly back is because once upon a time, people, ugly was cool. Like, you got to, man, I'm telling you, go back and look at the 1985 on back. R&B, rappers.
Start at Rappers Delight. Start at Rappers Delight.
Man, come on,
look
man.
Look at that video.
Man, look at hey, telling you, man. Like, y'all don't have no idea, man. Look here, you had that skill, man.
Hey, all those dudes still alive, though, man.
They still ugly.
They still ugly, man. Shout out to them, man.
And the backup group, too. Because, you know, it's two of them now. One of them ain't got license for the name. So they got two groups.
See, look.
Hey, man, shout out to Wonder Mike, man. Hey, I met him, man. He was cool, man. That's a cool dude right there, man.
So the way they used to play it, they put a light-skinned brother in front of two dark-skinned brothers.
No, Big Bang Hank would look like everybody uncle. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'll say, look.
Little Brown, man.
I would tell you this here. Here's a story. Here's a story for you. I was in New York. I'm in New York. I'm doing a show, I think, with out of L.A., YG. YG's first time he doing a show in New York. So we doing a show right across the street from Jay-Z thing.
4040 Club.
Yeah, the Barclays. We're the Barclays. So end up after party is at the warehouse place at the whatever they call it. It was
warehouse district.
Yeah, it was like the warehouse where the big old club they got in there. I forget what it's called. But anyway,
the tunnel.
The tunnel. Yeah. Okay.
Woo,
so end up that Sugar Hill Gang is in there, right? Sugar Hill Gang is in there, right? So look, we sitting talking because they want to try to get them a tour together. So at the time, you know, I had some hot tours going, and they was like, yeah, man, we want to try to do a tour with you and things like that. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I ordered a drink, and one of them was like, yeah, man, could you get this? And then we'll get the next one, right? So look, I get the drink. I get the drink, right? It's time for them to come give me my drink, right? They slid out on me, man. They slid out on me. I'm telling you, look. I was so mad. I was like,
what was his name? Can you remember? He was just a member.
No, it was three of them. It was three of them. It was three of them because they came to my show.
Which group though? Because you know it was the original. It was
some
the
first
guys.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of messed up. So
Wonder Mike, Big Bang,
right? Yeah.
Big Bang Hank, and
the light skin dude.
Master G. No, Wonder Mike is the light skin.
Okay, yeah.
Master G is the youngest one.
Yep.
The small dude.
And it was another. It was a
Big Bang Hank.
Right, the fat dude.
Hank is the fat one.
So now I got a picture with them. They came to my show. Now watch this here. This is a crazy part. So after that,
oh, you know,
I'm doing the show. I'm doing a show in Arizona with LEL. And they come backstage, and I'm like, "Oh, they owe me like about $200, right?" So I want to get my drink money out of them, right?
Right.
So I get back there and everything, and they was like, "Oh man, hey, what's up?" And they had buttered me up. Well, I was like, "Oh, it's all right, man. It's all right." You know, like y'all.
Got you.
But I'm gonna tell you something. I'm telling you something.
Sugar Hill got me.
I'm gonna tell you something. They've been in the game since the '70s, and they done heard every kind of excuse you can hear.
They got
so
me,
they know how to.
Hey, but you know what, man? Look, if you do anything that has to do with hip hop, rap, you know what I'm
gotta
saying?
show out.
You own them.
Yeah, you gotta show out.
Hey, look, I was just so happy.
We all own them.
Yeah, you gotta show them because they stepped it up.
Yeah,
you own them.
They put it up there
in my brain, like for real.
But I still say, hey man, y'all gonna buy me a drink?
Hey, look,
I'll let them slide, man.
No, I did though.
Oh,
because you know, like they really did want to tour. Because I think that they had like a couple. They had like one of the Fat Boys, I believe one of the Fat Boys, was on there, and I was like, all right, cool. But it was just a privilege. It was a privilege that they was coming to my show, and like they was like kicking it with us, and I was like, oh man, this is on my bucket list of people that I would love to kick it with. You know what I mean? After the Ghetto Boys, I was like, oh man, I could be off and running with this. You know what I mean? Like I could get my little legendary bucket list knocked down right quick.
Right.
So speaking of buckets, let's talk about our president, man. I don't know what kind of transition that was.
Right.
Y'all gotta hang.
But speaking of buckets,
right? Yeah. So look, all right. The tariffs thing, he didn't ran it up a notch, and then you have the people all over the globe who still like keeping the pressure on. Now the stock market, which really don't have anything to do with the average person in America, but until we start seeing dramatic drops in certain companies, and I believe that what's happening with the tariffs, with the threats of electricity being cut off in the United States, or with the steel and the aluminum and things like that being having tariffs on it,
and the biological warfare.
Right, it's gonna be something going on that is gonna be lasting for a long time. I've said that this presidency, with this person as the president, I don't believe that it's gonna last a year or more than a year, because it's just it's just really, really off the rails.
Do you notice how sick we've been since he's been president? Everybody stays sick.
Well, I think that I will say this here. He got something up his sleeve. Like, there's no way that a man would be willing to sink the economy and destroy the foundation of this country,
bro,
for nothing, just on the strength, bro.
For nothing, no, dog. You're missing the point. It's just to do whatever. It's to do the people that he's eliminating, the programs, the jobs that he's eliminating is all to balance out him giving the tax cuts to billionaires, so that it won't be a large deficit, so it won't look like a huge deficit. But all economists agree that it's going to drive the deficit way up and put us in a recession.
Oh, we're going to be in a bad situation for sure. It's like, okay, go ahead, Jimmy.
So, no, my thing is, we better start stacking cash. Because when the time comes for you to withdraw, and hopefully you will be able to.
Well, I will say this here before it gets to. I'll say this here because I hate that they got us involved with stuff that a lot of things that is going on. These are things that's just been running regular forever.
Right. That normally wouldn't affect us.
Like this would never be going on. Like, I want to get to the real issues of what's happening in our neighborhoods, in our community, in our in our country, that can get us moving forward. I haven't seen anything since this person has been in the office that's bringing us forward on any level.
Because somebody with mental health is not going to help people with mental health.
Well, guys, we got to tell the people to get out there and vote for these this Congress, these chairs, man. Vote Democrats, man. They're already advertising for the Republicans. But get out there and vote, man. It's coming up in
Definitely. I don't even care. Like, I used to say I don't care y'all vote for, but I do this time, for real, man. Tighten it up. Hey, my name is Five. I got 8 men behind these speaks and these boards. I got a bunch up in the building, and we are Ghetto Pass Radio. We'll be right back. Boom. Hey. See the bullshit with this is that it's a lot of things going on at the same time. Is that I think with the stock market, the way that it's going, that he's doing this on purpose so people can sit up there and scoop up all of these stocks while they're at their lowest points. And then all of a sudden, but that's usually what happens. I think this time, because people are taking these companies personal. Like, what was it? How many billions of dollars did Target lose?
But they changed the guard. They're trying to change the guard. Normally, when a company has to fold, they either merge or they get kicked out and somebody else takes over.
Right. That's what I think going on.
So what they're trying to do is dismember some of the members of their own teams, and they're trying to take over ownerships of things. Whether the government's trying to own these things or it's a personal vendetta. But I guarantee you, behind everything is some money and some power that's trying to be transferred.
Right. That's tough.
Well, the goal is for them to dismantle the government. When you dismantle the government, then there's nobody to check you when you make these
drastic decisions, right? So and it scares the rest of the people from even trying to fight against you.
So what's happening is that the Republican Party is refusing to do anything for it to be bipartisan, for things to get done. That's why there's a shutdown going on. So the goal is to,
So he's putting all the weight on them, so they have to go with his
right.
Well, no.
The end.
They are relinquishing themselves from the responsibility of
governing,
these things going forward. So if there's a law, right? There's these things that this is always constantly going. They always got laws going that need to go through. But in order for it to work, both parties have to vote it through.
Right.
So when they don't put things together that's going to actually work, the Democrats has the decision to be like, okay, you guys have to make this actually work for everybody or work for the American people. And then the Republicans refuse to do that. So then we're stuck with these problems, but nothing's getting done.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So it's to dismantle. It's to completely dismantle the government, dismantle all the branches, the executive branch, the judicial branch, all the things that the things have to go through in order for it to be in law. They're trying to fire all of these people. So you know what I'm saying?
So they can't stop what they want to do.
Right, because the way that things were structured in the beginning, that they knew back then that something like this was a possibility, that someone wanted to try to play king. You know what I mean? Right. So they had to put in these different branches to where one person couldn't make a decision for the whole country.
Right.
And so now we got
a democracy.
We got somebody who's like one at a time trying to dismantle all of these things that's been around forever. And it's just crazy to see. But I believe that, you only can be a wrecking ball so long before somebody come in and say, man, stop it. You really, really are putting, my neighbors and my people in my community at risk with your behavior.
Well, he's single-handedly crashing the economy. It's been barely 60 days, and he's single-handedly crashing the economy. The stock market is down based off the things he's saying, and it's not some real depth behind it. It's really that he doesn't understand tariffs, or he's blatantly lying that he has an understanding of tariffs. Because we are the American people are the only people that pay for tariffs, not the other countries. And he keeps force-feeding that lie,
right?
Saying that
like he's doing it to them, but it's really to us.
It's to us.
Because once it gets here, we have to pay for it to go through.
But the annoying part is that he'll lie to your face and tell you that that this is good for us and it's going to make the people rich. The way it even sounds,
it's him stealing more money out of the government. It's him finding ways to get money out of that pot.
But that's what I'm saying, that it's a distraction, I believe, because they just stuffing their pockets right now.
That's what I'm saying. That's all they doing. They're running in there finding ways to pull money. They've been planning this for a long time.
Yeah. This is going down. It's like, so yeah. I'm amazed that we go for this every time.
And out of all these scholars that we have, nobody acts like they is catching any of this stuff.
Man,
and we sitting up here. I ain't graduated nothing, and I can figure it out.
Man, I'm telling you, man, you got folks who gonna be acting surprised. Surprise.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
There goes your house.
Speed in, roll the sound in 3, 2.
Yeah. Hey man, cut off the lights, cut on the beat. Let's get them. Let's go. This is Ghetto. Pass. Grady. Orlando. Cleveland. Bounce with your boys. Nah. Let's get them. Grin 140 in Buckeye Harbor. Tell me where my harbor. Tell me where I'm going now. Shaker Boulevard, Park, Wayne Park. Can it get high, always luck. Mile, Quintet, East Tech, Lakewood, Shaker High, keep them upset. No bell, 105, Bay Trail, Range 1, Lake Hell. Tri-City, Clean State, always. There is no debate. Brook Park, Raymond, Cleveland, my land. I stand on my Cleveland. 116, 131, 99, come and get some. Twinsburg, Macedonia, East Sea, West Sea. Macedonia, Lightning, can be. Lakeside, 189 all the time. West 9. West 6, always keep it sick. St. Clair, always in the mix now.
Mix.
My name is Five.
Hey.
I got amen behind these beats to these boards. I got the bitch up in the middle with me. Woo! And we are Ghetto Pass Radio. Buckeye, Shaker, Euclid, Prospect. Oh yeah, come on, get it. 105 St. Clair, Lakeview, Wade Park, Payne. Always best view. 71 Central, Kingsmont, Kingsbury, Fuller. Always give me Fuller. East 11 Deuce, Union, Harvard. Always on the deuce. Abbell, Fenway, Bayard, Asbury. No bell on yet. Keeping it cherry. Euclid, Prospect, Cedar. Carnegie, Superior, always heater. Collinwood, well performs. Brook Park, will force, of course. Q State, Tri-C, make the hell out of bounds. I said, out of bounds.
You got him, Master. You got it.
Got me on that one there, man.
But he did good.
Welcome back to Ghetto Pass Radio. It's your boy 5 all up in the building. I got Esther behind these beats and these boards. And I got Da Vinci up in the building trying to be the best hype man.
Hello.
Hey, look at hey, welcome back to Ghetto Pass Radio. When you hear beats like that, for real, like I remember back when we used to just let the beat ride. I say a few words and then the beat just go. Just remember that? Remember that, Esther? Remember we used to do that? Well, that used to be the lick right there. So, welcome back to the show, y'all. Welcome back to the show. I wanted to get back to some things y'all know that WOVU 95.9 FM Cleveland on your local radio dial, WOVU.org. Listen to Ghetto Pass Radio anywhere where you at.
Hey.
Saturdays, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wow, man, I'm telling you, man, it's like I gotta go get my acid reflux checked. I'm for real. Like that was giving me problems right there.
Me too.
And also, y'all go right there to Land Hustle TV on YouTube, Land Hustle TV on YouTube, and check out Ghetto Pass Radio in its entirety. That means in between the commercial breaks, y'all can see Ghetto Pass Radio. Right. Man, I'm having a bad time here, guys. And so y'all know y'all can go right there to Ghetto Pass Radio Live, Ghetto Pass Radio TV. Ghetto Pass Radio. Go ahead, right there on your social media. Check out some of the clips, and y'all can check out what we do. And if y'all like some of the music that we're playing, and y'all say, "Man, I got a great opening I can do with that," there, boom, hit us up at ghettopasstv@gmail.com. That's ghettopasstv@gmail.com. Hit us up, drop us something, and let's see what you got, okay? Hey. And make sure there's only two things to it: make it positive and make it clean. That's all. You know, do your thing. Or edit it. You know what I mean? Edit it then. You know, you can't keep it clean, edit it, my friend.
Right. I used to sit up for weeks and edit people's music to go on the radio.
And guess what? Do you know what I did? When we came up with the Ghetto Pass tape, it was like, if you had more than one time I gotta go and do something in that, man, look, go back in the studio and do it again, man, because we're not gonna have an album just full of just blank words, you know, we can't do all that.
I had a lot of work. I remember when you give me those tapes, and the artist never made radio versions. Right.
So that's true.
Edit all
that's the truth.
Versions.
When we first did the first inception of Ghetto Radio, I had to give Da Vinci the music that we was going to play on the show, but we had to make it clean. So he had to take out all the cuss words. The music, I forgot. Yep, he used to have to do that every show.
And we at least played 20 artists a show.
Yeah, it's like somebody had asked me about that, and I had told him, I said, man,
I think the only clean artist we had at the time was he from Crybaby.
Crybaby Gangsta.
Yeah, I think he was the only one we had that was already had his stuff clean.
Yeah, Crybaby is still like doing some things. I know he was doing some things as far as
with LeBron James' mom.
Right. Yeah, he was.
And the comedian, I forgot that comedian guy's name.
Yeah, the skinny guy.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name
either.
But he's still out here doing some things. But yeah, I remember Crybaby Gangsta had that one track, man, and he had signed a deal with somebody, and it was like a really good guy, Liquid Raw. Liquid Raw is that's Liquid Raw's guy. So shout out to Crybaby Gangsta, man. So we'll see if we can get you on the show one day, man. See what you up to, because I think that's what we should do instead of playing people music. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Because he's on a positive mission right now, right? And I think he thought I was on some reckless stuff. I reached out to him for an interview for a local. Well, yes, he is a drug lord at the time from the 80s. Okay. He's been locked up 30-something years. So I was. Crybaby grew up in that neighborhood. So I hit him like, he's like, man, I ain't pushing that right now. I said, it's not that you got to push that. Now, as in the interview, you knew this guy. You looked up to this guy. And as a kid, you didn't think of him as no monster and nothing at that time. I was just trying to get your version,
Well, yeah, I'll say this here is that, I'm probably trying to reach out to some of these artists that's from Cleveland, and that like what are they up to right now? I seen that Cleveland Day, 216 Day, 216 Day. They had a lot of I would say legendary Cleveland artists hit the stage over there. They had Ray Jr., Pooh Gutter, Fat Al. So they had a lot of local artists that was there. And I like to see that, but I always have that question, and I had asked it to y'all. I was like, man, how come we don't have that, that artist that's just like, boom, and that opened up the gates for almost all of Cleveland or
like a
or
Young Gotti or something.
Yeah, where
I don't think our artists that did blow, they never made enough capital to do that, though.
Well, see, I think but you have to think.
And it's different when you're trying to grow yourself and you're trying to push somebody at the same time. Yeah. No. We talking that's now. We're talking about when these artists break, right?
Right.
And they go through so much with they contracts that who they wanted to put on the time that lapsed.
Well, it was impossible.
It's impossible. I can't help you if I can't help myself.
Right, because the deal...
deal be so ugly that they don't get to move like that.
Plus, still the thing for me is that everyone who did make any kind of moves from Cleveland, they had to leave Cleveland to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because there's no place still out of all these years, we talking about 30 years, that we still don't have not one artist that we can sit up here and say, yeah, they opened up the door for a lot of other artists.
And when artists get fame, and it's new fame, a lot of stuff goes on in that time. We did have like Mo Thug and Crazy and Lazy tried to do something.
I was on tour with them.
But the problem with that was some of the artists got famous without never being famous before, and people getting in people's ear and, oh man, you supposed to have this and you supposed to have that. So nothing gets to take off because nobody has the patience to be an artist and gather what's going on, learn from it. And then you can always, if you make a hot enough record, you can always renegotiate.
Right. Okay. Esto.
Let's just be real, man. These artists can't do what the breakout artists of this city has done, man. Bone really went out there with a one-way ticket to LA, man. They wasn't leaving until they got what they
true that.
What they wanted. You know what I'm saying? People don't have that kind of.
And they gobbled whatever came.
People don't have that kind of drive. Cuddy moved out to New York, didn't have nowhere to really stay.
MGK
and was always. I saw MGK's plight, man. That's privilege, man. I mean, I knew the guy. I mean, my friends were actually his manager. Shout out to Paul and Michael and them. But
so the guy
we were all
started
with the same cats for real. So it was just like, I mean, Diddy saw him and he wanted him, and that's all she wrote.
The
man.
guy he started with down in Tower City that had the airbrush store.
Yeah, that's Paul Sadler.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That's my man.
Now, I'm gonna tell you something, and it's none of my business, and I ain't trying to be funny, but even with Mo Pacino,
I like Mo.
That's my guy.
Shout out, Mo.
But I know you have to grow, and you have to get these guys are financially backing you. You have to go with a bigger business. You know, when your business grows, you have to grow with it. I get it. But, you know, like, these guys are the reason. Like, I feel like they should be more in it with you, even though you had to change the business structure.
Well, this is because I'm glad you brought up Mo Pacino. Mo Pacino was like, I used to see Mo everywhere. Like in places that I'm like, I know
Shaq
what you doing
is
here.
really working with him.
And
like right now, Mo is doing a lot of big numbers. And one more thing, I show love to Mo because Mo came back here last year, did our basketball, which we have one coming this 22nd March, but did our basketball league with us, and we had a ball. He wasn't acting different. It was vibes, and we hung out, and I couldn't believe it, you know. And you know what's crazy? I don't think he remembered me. Yeah. I was trying to tell him, but it was crazy. I got pictures of us. like I don't think he remembered though.
Go ahead. Yeah, I've been on. I like Mo. Mo. I used to see Mo in South by Southwest. Yeah. When I used to do South by Southwest, and I used to have Health and his crew out there, Johnny O and them. And I'll just say that I think that we have to have more confidence in pushing our sound because Cleveland has a sound.
And it's a disconnection too, because the guys that's popular in the city, that's supposed to be the guys that's doing what they're doing right, they're not connected to the big artists that's in our city doing things. But like we got the DJ for the Migos. That's L Dog's son. That's Rail. Like we got DJ Rail. We got big artists that these guys aren't. It's a gap. Right. Like they're not locking in.
There won't be no motion without no movement, man. That's what it is, man. All these people that did put it down, they had a movement behind them. They had some people. They had, everybody was coming together to push that.
And that's it.
Out.
And I think
so. You have to have that, and then you have to have an actual industry, which Cleveland doesn't have. So
the industry is the problem. Like, even if we had an agency that could get us close, or a management, a big one like Def Jam used to be, or something to get these artists going somewhere, because other than that, our artists is going to jail or something. They not going to make it.
My name is Five. I got S up behind these beats and the boys. I got Da Vinci up in the building with us. We all Ghetto Pass Radio, and we'll be right back. Boom. No, go ahead, Da Vinci.
It's fucked up out here.
I mean, Cleveland never had the money for there to be a big artist.
Yeah.
To come out
like
of here.
These labels, the money that you have to spend on an artist, we never had.
Right. New York has it. LA has it. That's why it's like that. Atlanta has it.
And the guys that from here that could have it, they get busted. So we don't get to do it. It's just a small community financially, for real. It's it's double everywhere else what we have. Our venues don't even pay what they get. So when guys come here that make $80,000 a show, they probably get 40 here. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, because they know we are smaller. I have to say we are a smaller market because we have smaller dollars.
That's tough.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, this just brings me back to my point. I think the next movement to come out of Cleveland is Ghetto Pass, or should be Ghetto Pass. You know what I mean? I feel like we have the experience where we've done it. I think collectively, each of us bring a different element of the other community. I think we should more so concentrate on us putting something together and pulling these things together rather than They go out, you know what I'm saying?
Because in order to, because in order, it has to be a movement, and you're correct.
But see, okay, look, this is what I'm going to say about that. It's that health, big health, you know what I mean? Nerve DJs, Johnny O.
What is the structure? I like his name of his company. It's some structure. I can't think of it right now.
And I'd say that he has his pulse, you know, on the hip hop community. But I believe that him taking people on the label runs is not as powerful as it used to be. I remember you could just go into a record label and, you know, you probably could come out with a nice little solid deal. But now I believe that it's gonna take
they have to be looking for you. It ain't like dropping an artist off and going to get them a deal. They have to already be looking for you.
They want you to put in, because last time I went to labels in New York, I did the label run in New York, took some artists out there.
Right.
And last time I went out there, those labels wanted you to have 80% of everything done.
Already. Right.
And they wanted to have, you know, if you was going to get some out of them, you gotta have some numbers. You got to have some movement behind you. And that's something that we don't have. When I look at little towns like people out there in the Carolinas, they come together for their artists. You know what I mean? To push them out there.
The records are selling. And they're making money.
But it's a movement.
Right.
Because every time I was on tour, and I tell a person where I'm from, who do they say? Bone Thugs, MGK, and Cuddy.
Right.
That was it.
Right.
They was like, you know, like, but I'm like, man, we got
no new artists.
But we got Ray Jr. And I'm like, man, he been almost bubbling for over 15 years now. So it was like, you know, like, we have opportunities, but we don't have that backing of our region. You know, where a person like, I'm going to all their local events and things like that, where they could put on a nice little show funded by, you know what I mean, Ghetto Pass Radio or somebody else, because they know that we got that power to bring it in. But we had concentrated so much on making these artists pay to perform that now you can't even get them to even, you know what I mean, have confidence in a showcase that you do. And plus, people don't want to see a local artist that's not polished anymore. If they want to see that, they're going YouTube. You know what I mean? So it's hard for us to invest in ourselves.
Definitely, the shows are smaller. It's definitely like an internet thing now. So even if you do a show, you better be filming yourself because your audience is going to be on the internet and not in that room with you.
And that's something that I used to do all the time. Every time we did a show, whether it was 5 people or 500 people, I was sitting up there videotaping it, making sure that we had the video.
Because your audience might not be in that room.
It was always crucial to show them exactly what, you know what I mean, they could look forward to in doing a show. And that's the real. But we got to do something about it. Oh, well. You ready, dog?
Yeah.
Let's roll.
Give me, I'm going to do, hold on, guys. Let me tell you what I'm going to do on this one. Because I've been having, like, the worst heartburn. Like this acid reflux.
I'm on acid reflux pills right now.
Pepsin AC, but I forget to take it before I eat something. And then now I'm
on it heavy right now. They got me. What is it called? I'm on medicine for acid reflux.
Oh, man.
I have to take a pill in the morning before I eat. 30 minutes before I eat.
Yeah, that's what they tell me I gotta do.
Yeah.
And I forget until I start getting it in my chest, and then it's too late.
I get it when I'm sleeping.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's bad.
Yeah, I dig it when I lay down sometimes.
Yeah, so. I done woke up and been like, oh, it's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, I'm going to have to run through this one here, guys. All right, I'm about to do
It's going to be different. This going to be like some DMX shit.
Hell no, it ain't. It ain't going to sound like I'm doing a Smokers commercial. I'm doing my own editing.
Non-smokers.
Yeah, I'm doing my own editing up in here. They're like, wait, he mixed it. Did he cuss right there? He bleeped himself. Yeah, shit. I forget who else we were supposed to talk about today.
Well, some of it I don't think made it to the radio. Some of it got on Ghetto Pass live, but I don't think it made it to the radio.
Ready? Yep. Ready.
Be there, roll it down.
Folk kids. Okay, go ahead.
And 3, 2.
Yeah. Hey, man, cut on the lights, cut on the beat. Let's get them. Let's go. Sis. Ghetto.
Sometimes you think it's striking right next door and it's really miles away.
Cleveland. Bounce.
Hey.
With ya, boys. Let's get. Chagrin, Harvard, Miles. Quincy, Wood Hill, Woodland for miles. Dollarwood, Denison, Edgewood, Kingsburg, Leadwood, St. Clair, we here. Beachwood, Superior, Carnegie, you hear me, see up. Prospect, Euclid, you next, EC, OSC, 9379, baby, and that's me. Come on, 147 Lee Road, I get a 36, I cop a 55th, I hop. Buckeye, Shaker, Wade Parker, Asbury, Lakewood, Rough. Shaker Heights, No Bell, 105, Bay Trail, Frank Clark, Detroit, you get my boy. Western 5, 117, 97, all the way to heaven. 71 and Goody, getting my goodie. East 12, East 9, West St. Clair, all the time. West 6, West 9, Lakeside, 89, Low Range, Clark. Fullerton, after dark, West 14, Abby, come on, baby. 105.
What's going on?
I got A-Man behind the beats and the boards. I got the Vinci up in the building with me. Let's do this here. 46 and 55th and 36. I'm lean roll on 147, give him a hold. 79, not 30. Yes, it's 79 and not 30. Number West C and DC and Euclid and Prospect and Utah and Carnegie, go ahead and respect. Superior and Beachwood and St. Clair, that's Linwood, that's Kingsburg, that's Edgewood, that's Denison, that's Dollarwood, Woodland and Wood Hill, Quincy, Miles, Harvard, Chagrin, Storm, 140, John Adams, Kennedy High, make it happen. East Tech to Rock Carver, Audubon, don't even bother. Ain't the hell in Tri-C. Cleveland State that bothered me. Case Western, Wilberforce, Collinwood, of course, Brook Park and Raymond. Cleveland, that's my land. I stand on Cleveland. That's what I demand. Okay? Hey. My name is Five. Boy, look here. Welcome back to Ghetto Pass Radio. It's your boy Five all up in the building. I got Esther behind these beats and these sports. I got Da Vinci all up in the building with us.
And shout out to Ron Adams, man, for coming on board. My boy. We about to do a movie together.
Okay. As I was saying, Ghetto Pass Radio is brought to you by 95.9 FM Cleveland, a local radio dial. Y'all go right there to WOVU or get the app, listen to Ghetto Pass Radio anywhere where you at. Saturdays, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all can also go to Land Hustle TV right there on YouTube. Land Hustle TV, right on YouTube, where you can hear the Ghetto Pass Radio and all of in its entirety right there. Land Hustle TV on YouTube. All right, and then y'all go right there to Ghetto Pass Radio. GhettoPassRadio.com. Ghetto Pass Radio, Ghetto Pass Radio Live, Ghetto Pass, man. Just go on the social media, check it out, check out some of the clips, some of the excerpts from the shows, and have fun with it, man. Go ahead and like, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff for us, man, because we need your help, for real. All right? Cool. All right, there it is.
That was our Keith Sweat hour.
Man, I'm going to tell y'all something, man. It's like, we was talking about that Cleveland artist thing, and it gets to me sometimes because we always wanted the independent artists to have a chance to have them do their thing.
Guys.
And I remember going across the country getting artists to come to Cleveland that ain't never came to Cleveland before. I used to pay for their tickets and to have them fly in, you know what I mean, to do shows while out here in Cleveland. And I got so many people that I bought tickets for to go out there and do shows in South by Southwest, California. I done flew folks out there to San Diego. I done flew folks to show that Cleveland have great talent out here. We got some phenomenal artists. But I'm going to say this here. And I think this is a big problem that I've seen with a lot of artists, but especially Cleveland artists, is that because you're good at it and a few people know who you are, a lot of you take that star mentality. You know what I mean? Like you already made it. That you don't have to talk to people, that you don't have to introduce yourself to people. You don't have to sit up here and say, hey, man, can you please play my record? You know what I mean? Like you want to walk around and act like people know
them already.
Right, and you'll end up like, when you say, man, look here, you ain't go through these channels or you ain't do this here, or you acted like that person over there was a peon or something, and you know what I mean? Because all of my gigs, for real, 80% of the times I got booked, it was because of me going up to somebody saying, hey, man, my name is Five. Man, I do this here, and this is what I do. And if you just take a look at me right now when I hit the stage, man, I'm going to show you how I get down. And 80% of my jobs came from references like that, where they was like, man, I'll see you on the next tour. And at first, when people said it, I was like, he ain't going to call me back. Because that Cleveland mentality. But I kept on, and man, look, that guy started getting them calls. So I believe that that's one big issue that we have, is that we try to act like we made it already and ain't made it yet.
Yeah, we
believe in our own hype.
Oh, we self-proclaimed here. Oh, it's so bad.
That's dope.
Yes, sir.
What do you think, man?
I mean, we've had this conversation for years and years and years and years, as far as like what the lacks are. The fact is, man,
that's don't like this.
We need to go ahead and put that Ghetto Fest back.
What together, I said Esther about to tell you, we the movement.
Right.
I don't know what we're talking about. We is the movement.
Like I don't.
I know Esther.
We all three of us been around all of these artists, all these artists for years and years and years. Right. And it's like, we can't want it more than they want it. You feel what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, I just think like, as far as, it doesn't really just have to be just the hip hop community, man. It should be more of our community, you know what I'm saying? Just simply like,
entertainment,
just
period.
Who's here, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you see me now, I'm doing comedy shows, like, and I'm dealing with whoever's going to put people's butts in those chairs.
Right, division. Who's here and who wants to work with us. Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. That's all that really matters at this point.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you want to get down, man, come to Ghetto Pass.
But see, this is the thing about this thing about this here, guys, is that you're right. I want all artists, period. Singers, R&B, gospel. I really just want to have success coming out of our city, like for real. Like, cause I know we got found out here, but I think that with the Ricos and the press that's going on with the drill music, that it is going to find a way to turn a lot of these artists that are really just artists. They're going to turn them into making that type of music that can get them, around there globally and things like that. Because I never seen like this whole phenom of people want to just be, gangster and like you can't go to nobody else's town.
Drill music ain't going to last long because most of the artists will probably pass, and I hate to say that. But that's what's going on. It's not going to make it that far. And I know it gets you popular to go on live and talk about people you've done things to and tell on yourself and do all this stuff to get the clout you need for your career to go. But what you understand is that the farther your career goes, the closer your enemies can get to you.
And the higher that life insurance, the label gone.
The policy will be.
See, that's the shame.
We just really, it's that. It's
gonna get to the point.
We have to put out that narrative, that message. It's common to us because we've been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? And we've been around all these people. But there is younger people that don't know. You know what I'm saying? And don't have nobody to tell them.
And as far as these labels thinking they being slick, it's going to get to the point where when they try to sign these guys up for those insurance policies, the insurance company going to say, hey, we need to see his IG.
Right.
Look, y'all not about to play us like this. We need to see his IG. We need to see his Facebook. We need to see his social media.
Right, because I'm going to tell you something. Like, speaking of life insurance, I was sitting there tripping off of how they don't like to insure people that smoke, right? And I'm like, but y'all quick.
They're insure a drill route.
Yeah, y'all quick to this dude sipping on.
He's going to get smoked next week. Like, y'all tripping. That's. But anyway, back to, because I'm not talking about like we can't do it. I believe that we can do it. I believe that that it has to be right timing. And like I said, it's a lot of people who thinking that this old school way of doing things is gonna still work, and it's not. It's not.
It's like so.
No, you gotta change the market.
But the message, the morals, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
There really isn't anybody out there. We had it. We got to grow up with it. It's really unfair to expect this new generation to know anything if we're not the ones actually implementing it. You know what I'm saying? Or telling these people that. It's our turn to tell these people the right way to go, or direct these to people that we care. You know what I'm saying? But if we sit back and just complain about it and then not, you know what I mean, and just be like, oh man, well this is what's happening. Because I mean, let's be real. We're the older guys, and a lot of and not all the older guys know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And drill is really for super young, you know what I mean, young cats. You know what I'm saying? And that's not really us. No, you know what I mean?
But you got to think about it. So even when you come into rap, right, and you get successful, right, you know you gonna have a team of people really on your butt. They don't like you, blah blah blah. Now just imagine I'm calling out your dead peoples. On top of that, you already mad about my success, and then on top of that, I'm talking about your whole family. I'm talking about who died, got killed by somebody I know, and blah, blah, blah. Dude,
I watched this play out.
It's a terrible setup. It's a terrible setup.
I watched this play out. Now, I was on the Juicy J tour, Bands to Make a Dance tour.
Right.
And so we had some artists that was from Memphis, from where Juicy J is from, right? Right. And all during the tour, this dude is like, yeah, right around the corner from me and all this here, right? And so probably like second to the last show of the tour, he feel like, okay, well, since Juicy J is his homie and, he just got a little loose with really like trying to gangbang, using the rep of, Memphis is, you know what I mean, around it.
Right.
And he tried to go on Juicy J's bus. And Juicy J's bodyguard put a pistol right in his face. I'm talking about like I'm standing there like, oh my God, please don't kill this boy.
Right in front of us.
Right, but no, don't kill him. Period. I don't don't do that. It's like, but this is where where a person is feeling like your reputation in Memphis is not the same when you're going around the world. Right. You don't hear most people ain't trying to like gangbang in other people's city. Right. You know what I mean? When 6ix9ine did it, and he had went to Texas, and he had all of Texas looking for him, and I'm standing there like, man, this could go way bad, way fast. Right. And I remember he was like, man, can we take a picture? And I was like,
and he basically trolling.
But
it's real life to other people.
Yeah, it was like people was calling like, man, we coming up there.
Even though he trolling, it's real life to other people.
Yeah, it was like, but that's the thing. It's like I believe that we are gonna end up changing the way we getting down as far as what we're gonna be accepting from artists and music, because I think we would have a whole bunch of artists still living to this day if it wasn't for the violent nature of what they were saying in these songs. That's me.
Right. Now, on to more entertaining music.
Okay.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this R. Kelly thing. We never got to it.
Okay, all right. Okay, so
you know the story. You know the story.
We lead it up. All right, so look, R. Kelly has released. He did the challenge. He did the residual challenge, and he's really talking about his record that he's not getting no money. No anybody putting no money on his books and things like that. First of all, do you care? Esto, do you care? Do you care?
What about the Chris Brown song?
That's the Chris Brown song, the residual song. Do you care?
He's lost his mind if he
yeah.
I would like to see where his money going.
Well, no,
it's gone.
I'll tell you where it's gone. He
owed the lawyers.
He got victims.
He owed the lawyers.
He got victims. Like,
really?
dog, you got victims, homie.
Oh yeah, that's
you got
right.
victims,
I forgot about that.
Like
the civil stuff. The civil stuff.
Homie. All right, look here. My name is Five. I got
Sorry,
and I got the bitch up in here, R. Kelly and out. Hey, we are Ghetto Best Radio. We talk to y'all next time. Boom. Hey, yeah, fuck off. I'm gonna say this.
Don't give a fuck about no R. Kelly.
I'm gonna say this here. On the real, it's like, I'm not even like turning off his music when it come on and nothing like that. But I don't want to hear shit new from you. I can't support anything that you do because now you're you know what I mean?
You singing to my kids now. You ain't singing to us no more.
I can't support
we looking at it like you singing to our daughters.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? No, for real though. Think about it though.
No, I'm not.
You're not singing to us no more, to the grown ups. You're singing to the kids.
Never was.
I don't want to give him no money. I don't want to give him no money. Like, you can't make no money off something new with me. I'm sorry. That's just me.
He probably got some fans that'll show him some love like they have been. But
yeah.
Dog, you got off, bro, and we all saw it.
Man, come on, man.
We all saw it.
Was
this the equivalent.
So that second time around,
everybody knew too.
My hands is washed, bro. Look. You wore a mask for 5 years, dog. So we forget that you was in the tape.
Check this out. Listen, I sat up here. This is the second time.
I just saw him on the boom.
This is the second time I had to do this. I was with OJ for the murder. Not with him.
Hold on. Pull that back.
But I was.
And that is the end. It's been a good run, dog.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the opportunity.
OJ had the whole country behind him, right? When he won that case. Like, he had the black behind him. And then you gonna turn around and go do a robbery to get your own shit in Vegas. What are you thinking? Like, homie,
no, when you wrote the book, nigga.
Yeah, that was bad too. But
if I would have did it.
Come on, dog.
Really?
Come on, dog.
Really?
But wait, now look. So OJ did that shit. He went back to jail.
What if Jeffrey Dahmer would have did that?
I said, fuck OJ. I had to say, OJ, you fucked up, man. Like, they let you go, dog. And then this motherfucker here. And the thing about it is that we really wasn't supporting R. Kelly except for in his music. We was behind his music and all that shit. Really. So once I learned about all this other shit, it was just like, come on, dog. Like, I just wanted him to go away. And whether he went to jail or not really didn't matter to me, as long as he couldn't, do anything that he was doing before.
You caught the case and then had an even better run afterwards. Right. Here, man. Had everybody doing that snake shit, man. That same beat over and over, man. Like, man, come on, man.
So
he definitely should have rolled off into the sunset. Shut the fuck up. Gone somewhere, bro. Like,
terrible.
Yeah. So I don't give two fucks about R. Kelly singing from jail. Now another artist who dropped the album coming from jail. I
was gonna ask you.
My boy Tory. What
you think about that shit?
I love that shit. Hey, look, I ain't even lying. I love that. You know why though? This is why I love it.
Keep it self-relevant.
This is the reason why I like that shit. Is because this chick is trying to silence him in every other way. And plus. Tory, man, Tory's a cold. That album is nice. I ain't gonna say it's his best work, but I'm gonna say this here. He got a couple of tones on there that I'm getting down with. I'm getting down with a couple of them things.
And he ain't gonna let the society, make him disappear. Because most artists, when you go to jail, you kind of disappear.
You got to. But now technology
But I'm saying, like Sean did one from jail, like
nah, not like this.
No, I know that. We know that. Tory Lane is a really big artist. Yeah. He's a good artist too.
But now watch this here. Now see, this is the crazy part. Tory's in there for shooting a woman, right?
Maybe.
Well, no, I'm just saying he's in there. He's in there for.
Yeah, I think he did it.
But he in there for it, right? He's getting convicted of it.
Right.
Now,
but compared to
don't add up. Hold on, wait. I ain't gonna argue the case. But compare it to R. Kelly dropping a song and Tory, two different reactions. Tory is on the charts with his shit.
I take Tory.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are looking at the case the way a lot of other, like, man, he probably did it, and if he did it, he probably,
I take Tory over that.
So I like Tory new project. Well, now, what do you think, Esto? Like, because you said
I didn't really like it, man, and especially because I was telling you, like, that one album, that last album, a couple albums ago, I was with him. I believed him. I didn't think he did
that was my right.
But man,
he
didn't testify, man, and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they did have a witness,
they didn't warned him not to testify.
It was just, I don't know.
I think he got set up.
If you really just sitting there, just to sit in there because you ain't saying nothing, man.
Well, they didn't have no
and you didn't do it, man.
They didn't have
no. Y'all gotta go one at a time.
They didn't have no fragments for her. They didn't have no. They said they lost the gun.
I can't argue the case.
They said that his fingerprints was nowhere on the gun.
Listen, Esto right. If you didn't get your ass on the stand, I don't want to hear what you got to say
I think he got
on the case. I don't care. I don't care. Like the worst.
I mean, he went through 2 lawyers. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because I'm thinking he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? This is a mistrial. Any of that shit.
Right.
Like,
how many times have a label hired a lawyer for an artist?
Well,
no, he had one, and mid case, he dropped that nigga.
Yeah, had to.
You know what I'm saying?
Because the guy was paid off.
Didn't say a fucking word. How do you do that? Well, if I didn't shoot you, I'm gonna be like, bitch, I didn't shoot you.
Well, see, this is the thing. This is that shit.
It ain't that simple.
No,
wait.
No,
it ain't that simple though.
But wait, see, now remember when he came out with that album, right?
Yeah.
Remember when he came out with that album?
The Daystar album. Daystar.
Is that the one? Is that the one right after the shooting?
Yeah.
Okay, so look. So when he came out with that record, me and you, remember we sitting there?
It was cold.
And I was sitting there, I was like, that was a nice piece of work, right? I said, but it might be the most stupidest thing he ever could do, right? And you called him a dummy.
Why did you say that?
Because you in the middle of a trial and you talking about the victim of the case.
Oh, you talked about? Oh, so he talked about?
Oh, man.
I gotta hear that record. I need to hear that.
It was cold.
Oh, Snow, y'all gonna have to send me that.
Yeah,
somebody gotta send me. I never heard it.
I was riding with it.
I was like, he got bagged.
Was he talking about the case?
Yeah, absolutely.
So was it the truth?
Listen. If you gonna say it in the album, and this is what me and Esto had said.
You said, why you ain't say it on the stage?
That's what we said. We said, okay, you putting this in the album, he's got to testify. You know what I mean? Because you basically is saying, I ain't shoot you. You know what I mean? Like, you know who really shot you. Right. Like, and he was going in. I thought he shot the video in a courtroom setting. Like, he was up in there, ha.
Wow.
Oh, man.
He was going in.
He was going in.
I'm like, man, this nigga cold.
He was cold with that. So that's the reason why. That's the reason why I'm upset with him that he didn't testify. I get what you're saying about that. But comparing that piece of work, and we ain't heard Tory, what, in 4 years? About 4 years now? So...
Well, about 2.
No, he ain't been that long.
2.
Yeah, he did.
He been gone 4 years.
No, that Daystar came out 5 years ago.
Right, so he been in jail for like 4 years.
No, dog, he had dropped a couple. He had dropped a couple joints after that one.
Okay,
yeah, he been
it
gone
wasn't
that
making
long.
no noise like the other one.
I think he got sentenced about a year or two ago.
But this is what I'm saying though. Not hearing him and then hearing him now, I see how much the game is missing Tory's music. Because Tory had a place in our rotation. I believe
he was definitely ghostwriting.
He was cold.
I think he was ghostwriting because it was an independent artist.
But to hear him,
hear
Tory, Tory's still in his prime.
Tory dope.
Look, I'm going to say this here.
I like it.
That boy need an appeal.
Tory going to jail is like Mike Tyson going to jail. in his prime. That's exactly what's happening.
Right.
If Mike Tyson could have fought while he was in prison, best believe it would have sold out. Right? It's like, but if you saying that if Tory is doing this here, I'm quite sure that when, if he keep doing this, like not every year, but drop something every year, like a little EP or something, like every year, 2 or 3 tracks, and especially if he get some people to get on them tracks with him.
Right.
I think that Tory, by the time he do get out, it's gonna like he ain't missed a step.
It's just like if R. Kelly would have went when he had dropped that, keep it in the closet. Keep it in the closet. Remember he dropped that, keep it in the closet? If he'd have went to jail during that time, that was the peak of his performance.
Man, look, homie, listen.
That's a good point. That was his problem.
Listen. If ain't nobody ever wrote a book of if I would have done it.
Right. Keep it in the closet.
He did a whole series of it.
Bro, did you watch the whole
I did, the 12, the whole 12.
It was a lot of
it was 12 of them.
That is terrible.
It was 12 plays.
That is absolutely terrible.
It was midgets jumping out of closets. It was all type of stuff.
But I did say this when that series.
It was a soap opera. It was an R&B soap opera.
I told that story. I was like, I said, if R. Kelly did this from 1 to 12 on stage, just this whole series, period, just that right there, and hit it at a stage play,
it would have been a billionaire.
It would have been over with.
Hey, hold on, y'all. He did. He did a performance of that whole thing.
But I'm saying, I mean, like,
it was like a play.
It
was like a whole show.
Right. But it was just.
But he never took it on. Right.
That's some Tyler Perry.
But that was definitely some Tyler. Remember I said if Tyler Perry and R. Kelly hooked up, that would have been crazy.
Yeah, that was the best.
He indeed Tyler Perry shit.
But I'm just saying, if Tyler Perry added the film or play to what he was singing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The writing that boy do, for them to say he can't read or write, they're lie. I don't know how he writing them songs, but whatever he doing about it.
And he make the melodies too. He make the melodies.
So look here.
Music.
No shout out to R. Kelly, man. It's like we just remember in the past and when you was a good nigga. It's like, but right now, man, if you say you broke, homie, you gonna be broke a while, homie. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna see $1 for a minute, man. So look here, we got to get up out of here. My name is Five. Yep. I got Esther behind these beats and these boys. I got Da Vinci up in the building with us, and we all Ghetto Pass Radio. We'll talk to y'all.
I'll let y'all next time.
Boom.